East Hampton Village Board, we are live.
Good morning, everybody. Today is December 17th, 2025. It's our last meeting of the year. Welcome, and we're going to stand to do a pledge, and then we'll get into the meeting. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great, thank you. All right, I've got a couple of announcements. We had a terrific Santa Fest, and I just wanted to thank everybody for all their help. It was just a tremendous, and the foundation for raising all the money. And I know Mary's not here. Mary Wasserstein was a big, huge help for getting this all done. So I just wanted to thank everybody for that. And happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, and we'll just can we do roll call?
Sure. Mayor Jerry Larson.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Chris Minardi.
Here.
Trustee Sandra Melendez has an excused absence. Trustee Carrie Doyle. Here. Trustee Jason Tuma.
Here.
Administrator Marcos Balladrone.
Here.
Village Attorney Lisa Perillo. Here.
All right, first up is Mr. King.
I'm here too.
Thank you for coming.
Okay. Next year is the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. So along those lines, when you come into the village of East Hampton and you come to the stoplight by the beautiful town pond and you look to your right, up on the hill, there's a home. And in front of that home, there's a sign. It says Pudding Hill. Why? Well, let's see if this helps. Pudding Hill, a revolutionary legend of Long Island. Scorn not the simple tale I tell of humble sacrifice. Souls true when little things are true, when great occasions rise. Full many a village picturesque on green Long Island shore recalls the English yeoman free that settled it of yore. Homesick, they gave their newfound homes familiar English names. East Hampton, Ibid the rest such sires and such a baptism claims. Here lived in the days of 76 a certain stirring dame, whose name and lineage have been lost from the roll of fame. It happened that one summer day, like England's goodly king, she made a pudding, but for plums she put fresh berries in. That day, along the quiet road from old Bridgehampton town, some British soldiers foraging to this same house came down. The door was closed that faced the south because the day was hot. And o'er her blazing fire intent, the good dame heard them not. "Hooray, boys," said the leader bold, "we're just in time. Come on." The tableau was a charming one for any looker on. The astonished dame in homespun garb, with eyes that flamed with ire, her cheek in part with anger flushed, in part burned by the fire. A group in tarnished uniforms of scarlet and gold lace, blue sky seen through the open door, green trees that shade the place. "Oh, no, you're not," she made reply, then seized the boiling pot, ran with it through another door, and threw it blazing hot, pudding and whole, down the hill, and left it in the sand. And amid the curses loud and deep of all the hungry band, the thing was naught, perhaps, what patriots daily do, and yet the spirit that inspired was freedom's spirit too. The place and tale are widely known, fresh is the legend still, and all of East Hampton villages are proud of Pudding Hill. The story's probably not true.
Hey, Hugh, hold on. I got a question. When you were reading that, it struck me, and I would have never remembered this. Obviously, you remember being in plays at Guildhall, and I was there. I went there. Do you remember when Hugh used to be in these plays at Guildhall, and Rich Schneider from the police department was in them with you?
He could sing.
Yeah, remember?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
But I couldn't
year was
remember my
that?
lines anymore. That's why I quit.
Did they still do that?
No.
No.
There's no more
It
regional
was like
theater.
a community theater.
The only kind of theater that's done now is at LTV.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
You were very good in those, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Do I get a raise?
Next up is Chief Terza and Chief Forrester.
Not going to have the same literary flair as the great professor, but we're going to try. Good morning, Mr. Mayor, members of the board, Mr. Belladrum. I really wasn't hoping to have this conversation until like January or even February, but at the end of the summer, the fire department in the village completed our ISO inspection, Insurance Service Organization. It's a impartial group that comes in and they rate the efficiency of the fire department, the operations. They look at our infrastructure. To look at our community risk reduction. What are we doing to identify hazards, meet those hazards, interact with the public. They look at our water infrastructure. They look at the fire department's organization, policies, procedures, things like that. They look at our equipment, our apparatus. And they also look at our communications center. And they tie this whole package together. They come out every few years. They give us a rating. We had our last rating in the spring of 2022. And at the time, we went to a 3X, which is a very, very good rating. That was in large part with the addition of the Northwest substation. It gave us a lot of operational capabilities. What is ISO? What does it do for the average member of the public? And even the members of the fire department, like, who cares? ISO comes in, they've got a rating system. They go from 10, which is basically an ineffective, inefficient fire department, to a class 1, which is the highest rating. We had a 3X. We worked at this. This was a major goal when I came into my position. We worked with the chief's office the last 2 years. We've really made a big push for this. And I'm pleased to announce to the board that we've been notified. We've increased our rating to a 2X. There are currently about 95 fire departments in the state of New York which have this rating out of 2,089. There's only 8 departments that have a class 1 rating. Class 1 is very difficult to achieve for a all-volunteer force, especially given our size and our geographic location. We're less than 6 points away from qualifying for that, and we will be pursuing it. We're actually in the process of that now. This rating will take effect on March 1st, 2026. It's going to have a significant impact on our area locally. Our insurance companies and the carriers, they're going to take this protection class. They're going to use that to calculate premiums. It's going to help our insurance companies offer up better products and that kind of suit the needs of our residents. Hopefully lower rates across the board. Our residents in Northwest and the Protection District, this is going to be especially important for them. And it's a culmination of a lot of different things, a lot of partnerships. And it all started, and I got to go back to this, and you've heard me say this before. When the mayor came into office, I was the fire chief, and we sat down at what have become our first of our Monday morning meetings. And the mayor went around the room, and he said, "What do you need?" to each of the department heads. And everybody was kind of a little leery because we don't normally get that kind of a straightforward question from a politician. And I gave them what the fire department needed. And it prompted a site visit to all 3 firehouses, prompted a visit driving around our district. The message was out there, it was received loud and clear. Set me on a course with Mr. Balladron at the time, Trustee Graham, and we worked at a program to replace the bulk of our fleet, which was aging. And it was a very bold move at the time. And now here we are, several years later, it came to fruition. All these things. We've had great partnerships, obviously, with the village board, unrelenting support. It's a culmination of a lot of different things. Our fleet manager, Mr. Jay Cox, and his team, they keep us in the fight. They keep us going with proactive measures. All these things play into it. Our communications center on this last rating received almost a perfect score. So that's a reflection on the work that those folks are doing downstairs as well. The chief and his team, they've instituted new policies, new procedures. Our village fire marshal was instrumental in getting us into a new records management system that we're using, that we're going to be switching EMS over to because it's very effective and it's working for us. All these things have played into achieving this rating that we have today. Like I said, we're less than 6 points away from a class 1, and we will be pursuing that actively. So it's a great feather in our cap when you think about everything that's involved. with fire protection. Most people just think it's the trucks and the people coming down, but it's more than that. This is a team, and teamwork does certainly make the dream work. I just want to thank publicly our insurance companies that we deal with on a regular basis, Dayton, Ritz, Osborne. They provide insurance for the fire and EMS services here. They've been instrumental in helping us with some of the programs, particularly our driving programs and our risk reduction, as well as James Amidon from Amidon Gay, who I think may be here. Longtime member of the fire department, an employer who several of his employees are members, longtime members of the department, but he has been able to give us a lot of insight into the regional insurance picture, because it's more than just the trucks and putting out fires. It's being able to identify the risks and the hazards that we have locally and to try to provide the best possible product for our public. That's what we're here for. But perhaps one of the most important partnerships that we've got is really with the members of the public. Our business owners, our private residents. We're developing these partnerships as of late to try to solicit some fundraising to help us offset our taxpayer-based budget for some capital expenditures, such as a filling station, which is well over $100,000. Rather than going to the well of the public taxpayer, we're developing these partnerships, and it's becoming very beneficial for us. And it's giving the community something in return. One of the most important things that we've actually got is, again, our partnership with the community is our recruitment. Average typical year, we may take in 5 members into the fire department, and out of that, maybe only 3, possibly 4 might make it through their probationary period, because there's a tremendous amount of demand on you the first few years of service. This past year, from January to today's board meeting, we've taken in 19 new members of this fire department. That is astronomical. It's unheard of in Suffolk County. I'm the chairman of the County Feds Commission. I'm dealing with recruitment and retention countywide on a daily basis. 19 members. The chief and his people are doing something right. We instituted a join our teams campaign back towards the end of June. Since then, we've received a steady amount of inquiries. About 20 minutes ago, I got another one. People see the QR codes on all the apparatus, whether it's fire, EMS, the signs in front of headquarters and Station 2. They're hitting the QR code. It takes them to the videos that the village had produced a couple of years ago. From there, it takes you to almost like an info page where they can fill out an online application. The fire department's taken huge steps. They've revised their bylaws to make joining a little bit easier. It's taken some of the guesswork out of the process. That's helped us out tremendously. So we're able to get people in here that want to be here. They're doing a phenomenal job. We just had several complete their firefighter 1. And there's a renewed sense of camaraderie and a breath of fresh air. At 52, I shouldn't be crawling down the hallways anymore. It's time to revise things a little bit. We've got new members coming in. With that, the chief, you have anything?
No, I'd just like to thank the village board for their support. You guys have always been there for us. You've helped us out tremendously to get us to where we're at today.
Thanks, Dwayne.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Chief and Fire Administrator, can I ask how much you've raised so far for the filling station?
Filling station should be probably just a little less than $60,000.
Okay, well, so I can, the East Hampton Village Foundation, Police, Fire, and EMS will cap it off so you can get your filling station. Congratulations.
Hey, nice. Thank you, Brad. And we had a lot of help with the first 60, Jerry?
Yes.
So we had a lot of help with one of our members, right? Was instrumental in organizing that. So we thank him. He wants to be anonymous, so, but that was terrific. And thanks, Brad. All right.
It's really amazing what they've done. Where others are shrinking, they're growing. It's really absolutely amazing.
It's great.
Well done.
All right, next we're going to do the public hearing.
Introductory number 25 of 2025, a proposed local law amending Village of East Hampton Code, Chapter 267, Section 267-737, parking time limited in designated locations, Cove Hollow Road and Georgica Road.
Is there anyone who would like to be heard? All right, can I get a motion to close?
I make a motion to close the hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Our hearing's closed. Is there anyone here for public comment? No one? Olivia, did you want to say something? Sure. Or would you rather do it after we? Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Good thinking. All right, let's go into the resolutions.
Okay. Resolution number 541 of 2025, approve claim vouchers for the month of December.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried.
Number 542, approve warrants as listed. Number 17, guarantees. Number 19 and 20, general fund. Number 21, general fund warrant. And number 23, capital fund.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried.
Resolution 543, approve budget transfer Schedule 2, reference 2, dated December 2025.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried.
Resolution 544, approve minutes from the Board of Trustees meeting held on November 21st, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried.
Number 545, approve departmental reports.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried.
Number 546, resolve the 2025-2026 village budget is hereby amended to increase estimated revenue and appropriations from the assigned unappropriated fund balance in the amount of $405,369 for expenditures related to sidewalk repairs.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried.
Number 547, resolve the fiscal year 2026 village budget is hereby amended to increase estimated revenue and appropriations from the assigned unappropriated fund balance in the amount of $39,832.34 for expenditures related to cybersecurity.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried.
Number 548, resolve the fiscal year 2026 village budget is hereby amended to increase estimated revenues and appropriations from the assigned unappropriated fund balance in the amount of $35,840.59 for expenditures related to carpet replacement.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried.
Number 549, resolve the fiscal year 2026 village budget is hereby amended to increase estimated revenue and appropriations from the assigned unappropriated fund balance in the amount of $11,190.16 for expenditures related to light pole relocation.
So moved.
All in favor? Passed and carried.
Number 550, resolve the fiscal year 2026 village budget is hereby amended to increase estimated revenues and appropriations from the assigned unappropriated fund balance in the amount of $56,258.28 for expenditures related to the village hall fence.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried. Could you just do me a favor? Skip to Resolution 565
Okay.
so we can get that done and then, so they don't have to sit through all this?
Okay. Resolution number 565 of 2025, approve the $51,750 quote from Davy Resource Group to inventory the 4,000 village public trees and setup of the Tree Keeper software system to be paid from the assigned unappropriated fund balance.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried. Can we ask Olivia to step up?
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm Olivia Brooks, and I am the chair of the LVIS Tree Committee. And I'm here today with our executive director, Rachel Cooper, our president, Joyce Tuttle, and two of our tree members, Nancy McGurk and Kiana White. We're here today to thank you for this. This has been a dream of mine, too. And what we're doing is we are now getting a tree inventory for 3,500 to 4,000 trees that that you own, Village owns, and that the LVIS are stewards of. We have been working together as a team for over 125 years. So we think that most likely we are the oldest partnership of a nonprofit and public entity in the United States. So we want to keep this program going for our children, their children, forever. And Marcos, I want to thank you for being such a great listener to us when we brought this up. So thank you to all of you, and to the Highway Department, who has always been by our side too. So we have a wonderful organization, growing organization, just like the fire department. And we thank you for this. This is a great, great gift, and we will work together and make this a wonderful, wonderful program.
That's terrific. I'm glad we could, help with this
yeah.
because
It's
your
terrific.
organization is the best organization out here. So we really appreciate us all working together, and it's just it's a great partnership. So thank you.
Sure is. Thank
I think
you.
we should do a team photo. Good moment. We'll do it, how about right in front here?
Okay.
Marcos, you do it. Just we'll line up across here. Lorraine, would you mind doing it for us?
Yes.
I know the press is going to take it.
Come on,
Yes. Should get in a little tighter here, sorry. Lorraine, or whoever.
Very nice.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
You. Thank you.
Yep, now you're free. I'm sure you have a lot to do.
This is a big deal. It's a software that'll help the LVIS and the village manage the tree inventory of the village, all of our assets together. And then the company, which has been doing this, I think, since the 1890s or something, Davy Group, that they'll be actually cataloging all of the village's trees one by one with geographic markers, the photos, a lot of other measurements that Dave Collins, I'm sure, can tell
Yeah,
the
that's
press more
terrific.
about.
And I've been talking about this since I took office, about getting the trees organized and having bios next to each plaque, and then you can track it on a website. It's terrific. So I'm very, very, very excited about this.
That's the added benefit, that they're going to take the photos of the plaque and then make it available in a public database for the LVIS and for the residents of the village, anybody that just wants to find a plaque of their loved one.
It's great.
So it's been a long time coming.
Well, thanks very much. Thank you. All right, do you remember where we left off? Yes. Okay, good.
Resolution number 551 of 2025, resolve the fiscal year 2026 village budget is hereby amended to increase estimated revenues and appropriations from the assigned unappropriated fund balance in the amount of $37,853.27 for expenditures related to the sheepfold fence.
Motion to accept.
Second.
All in favor? Passed and carried.
Number 552, resolve the fiscal year 2026 village budget is hereby amended to increase estimated revenue and appropriations from the assigned unappropriated fund balance in the amount of $458,100 for expenditures related to crosswalk enhancements.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried.
Number 553, resolve the fiscal year 2026 village budget is hereby amended to increase estimated revenue and appropriations from the assigned unappropriated fund balance in the amount of $21,025.60 for expenditures related to the Department of Public Works.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Passed and carried.
Number 554, resolve the fiscal year 2026 village budget is hereby amended to increase estimated revenue and appropriations in the amount of $34,813.62 related to public safety.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried.
Resolution 555 of 2025, approving sale and execution of deed of certain village-owned real property fronting Panago Road to François Simard pursuant to Resolution Number 379 of 2025 and the previously approved contract of sale dated December 2nd, 2025, which property has been deemed surplus, unneeded, and unnecessary for any public purpose by the Board of Trustees, which finding is hereby reiterated, said property having been originally intended as a potential access way from Panago Road to Egypt Close Road when the pertinent subdivision map was filed in 1967, but which was never used for that purpose and is no longer able to be used for said purpose, as the lot no longer connects to the Egypt Close Road, and there being no other public purpose for which the property is needed.
Motion to accept.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried.
Resolution 556, approve amendment to Resolution Number 474 of 2025 for Village Hall fence replacement in kind in the amount of $56,258.28 to be paid from the assigned unappropriated fund balance.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Passed and carried.
Resolution 557, approve amendment to Resolution Number 476 of 2025, the sheepfold fence replacement in kind in the amount of $37,853.27 to be paid from the assigned unappropriated fund balance.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Passed and carried.
Resolution 558, approve amendment to Resolution 528 of 2025, crosswalk enhancements and hardware on Newtown Lane and Main Street in the amount of $458,100 to be paid from the assigned unappropriated fund balance.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Passed and carried.
Resolution number 559, deemed surplus of no value and approve disposal of 4 impounded vehicles listed below: 2019 Honda HR-V, 2005 Toyota Camry, 2005 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and 2003 Chevrolet Trailblazer.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Passed and carried.
Resolution 560, deemed surplus of no value and approve the disposal of 2 computers, an HP Z620 workstation computer and HP Elite Mini desktop computer.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Passed and carried.
Resolution 561, approves Zach Studenroth as a historic consultant at the hourly fee of $150.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Passed and carried.
Resolution 562, approve the $1,695 quote from GeForce Data for Microsoft Azure Government Cloud Backup Service for the Police Department.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Passed and carried.
Number 563, approve the $22,585.80 quote from Digital Ally for the annual video solutions subscription for the Police Department. It's a 5-year subscription totaling $122,211.50.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Passed and carried.
Resolution 564, approve the $21,496.66 proposal from New York State Volunteer Firefighter Cancer Benefit Program to renew coverage for our dedicated volunteer firefighters for 2026.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Passed and carried.
Resolution number 566, approve the quote from Larimore for a 3-year annual software maintenance agreement with the following annual fees: 2025 to 26, $46,000, 2026 to 27, $47,380, and 27 to 2028, $48,801.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Passed and carried. I'd like to thank our village administrator for negotiating that contract and keeping those prices as low as they are.
Resolution number 567, approve the $5,300 quote from On-Site Storage Solutions for a new 40-foot storage container.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Passed and carried.
Number 568, approve the $23,614.25 proposal by South Fork Asphalt for permanent pavement patches at various locations.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Passed and carried.
Number 569, approve the Suffolk County Department of Public Works snow and ice agreement for Long Lane in 2026.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried.
Number 570, approve the purchase of MetLife insurance coverage for all non-contractual employees at a cost of $8,863 a year for life and $788 a year for basic accidental death and dismemberment coverage for a 3-year term effective January 1st, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Passed and carried.
Resolution number 571 of 2025, approved adoption of updated conditions of employment policy for non-contractual employees.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried.
Resolution number 572, approve request for proposal received from Ashlar in the amount of $144,000 for repair of Panago Windmill located at 14 James Lane to be paid from the Capital Reserve Fund as per permissive referendum.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Passed and carried. When is that going to be completed?
I believe, Dave, that was going to be in the spring, they were still working, right?
Yeah, as soon as we, board approval, we'll be able to cut a PO and tomorrow we'll be able to start ordering them.
Material red. And
So you're thinking spring?
I'm thinking
Okay.
materials, special order, large, old growth, specialized.
Great.
Mr.
Thanks,
King
Ed.
has a question.
May I ask a question? Are they going to look at the other three arms?
The plan is, I would like to,
So the question from Hugh was, are we going to look at the other two windmills to make sure they're,
Yeah.
The other three arms on that one.
oh, what about the other windmills as well?
That'd be great too.
Purpose of the
Sorry,
minutes.
David Collins for the Village of East Hampton Department of Public Works. Hugh, we're replacing both stocks and all four sails on the Panago mill, so it'll be a complete rebuild of the stocks and sails on the Panago mill.
Okay.
And then the ultimate goal is to do one a year for the next 2 years.
Perfect.
I'd like to budget one a year.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah, because they're all, Hook Mill and Gardner Mill are both in need of stock and sail maintenance.
All right, great.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, board.
Thank you, Hugh.
Resolution 573, 2025, approve employment of Skylar Edwards as a full-time emergency medical technician, paramedic EMTP at the annual starting salary of $72,000 effective January 1st, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Passed and carried.
Number 574, approve employment of listed traffic control specialist Randy Joppa and traffic control officer Isabel Mitchell to work during the winter months for recall assignments at a rate of $21 an hour effective December 20th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Passed and carried.
Number 575, notice to bidders for the purchase and installation of a generator at Village Hall with bid specs available December 17th, 2025, and bid opening to be held on January 6th, 2025 at 2 PM at Village Hall.
So moved.
All in favor? Aye. Passed and carried.
Number 576, approve amendment to Maine Beach Rules, Chapter 77 Beaches, Attachment 1, as set forth in the Village of East Hampton Beach Rules and Regulations.
Motion to accept.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Passed and carried. Yeah.
Resolution number 577 of 2025, approve the East Hampton Fire Department Length of Service Awards Program, LoSAP points system review to authorize the position of company secretary, treasurer, and warden to be included as eligible offices and amend the East Hampton Fire Department LoSAP to reflect the same, effective January 1st, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Passed and carried.
Number 578, notice of public hearing to be held on January 16th, 2026 at 11 a.m. at the Emergency Services Building, 1 Cedar Street, East Hampton, for introductory number 26 of 2025, a proposed local law amending Village of East Hampton Code, Chapter 267, Vehicles and Traffic, Section 267.5, Beach Parking, B6, 7, and C1.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried.
Number 579, notice of public hearing to be held on January 16th, 2026 at 11 a.m. at the Emergency Services Building, 1 Cedar Street, East Hampton, for introductory number 27 of 2025, a proposed local law amending Village of East Hampton Code, Chapter 77 Beaches, Article 1, Beach Regulations, Section 77.4, N12, R2, and Section 77.5, A1, and 77.14, B6.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried. So with that, public hearing scheduled, we are going to send a notice to the town trustees for their approval or changes or recommendations to those changes on the beaches, which is required under Section 77 of the Village Code. All right.
Resolution number 580, 2025, accept bid received from Ben Kropinski Builder in the amount of $53,746.40 for installation of gas lanterns located at Village Hall, 86 Main Street, to be paid from the assigned unappropriated fund balance.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried.
Resolution number 581, approve new fire department members, David Betrago, engine company number 5, Brandon Caputo, engine company number 2, Dylan Manser and Cristobal Quito, hose company number 3, and Dario Chikaza, engine company number 4.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried.
We have a single walk-on resolution. That's Resolution 582 of 2025. Resolve that the January 20th, 2026 Design Review Board meeting, currently scheduled, is adjourned for a lack of a quorum. That meeting will be rescheduled at the next meeting of the Board of Trustees.
Motion to accept.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed and carried. I'm looking to get a motion to close this meeting. Oh, you have one more?
I forgot something at the top of the meeting. Village Hall will be closed once again for the Village Hall rug installation and the wiring. So downstairs will be closed, I believe, the 12th to the 16th. That's the clerk's office, and then the finance office will be closed the following week after that. So
This is all in January.
it's all in January. It's the first time we've done it in 30 years to that building. It needs it, and I just want to remind the public one more time.
So do the dates for us.
The 12th through the 16th, the clerk's office will be closed. The finance office will be open upstairs. And then the following week, which is Martin Luther King holiday on Monday, I don't have that date in front of me. I think it's the,
It's
yeah,
18th.
12th through the 15th.
18th or 19th, it starts and then.
So Village Hall will be
It's
closed.
already
Second
available on
week,
the
the
website.
finance
Okay,
office.
it's on our
will close
website.
On our- yeah,
upstairs.
Terrific. Is that it?
Yes.
I make a motion to close the hearing.
And go into executive session.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed, and the meeting is closed. Thank you all for coming. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. See you in 26.
Lorraine, do you want?